Hey, so if you don't know what Less Than Famous is, then I want to ask you to go check out James's awesome video by clicking right here on Hank's face. Now that you've watched it, or I mean you haven't, I'm not your boss, I'm gonna tell you about... wait. A bit too official for the internet, right? There you go, much better. Anyway, my name is Wouter, I'm 18 years old and I live in the Netherlands. And I have never been to VidCon. Mainly for geographical reasons though, I guess that makes sense. I've been making videos for years and years. I have old videotapes of fake commercials I made with my friends and with my family, and I have all sorts of stuff that I used in theater productions and in school, and it's on my school website, but most of that is actually not on YouTube, and I do kind of regret that. I've been watching YouTube for 4 or 5 years now, and I've always wanted to put stuff up, but I never really did, until one day I decided that I should just go and do something, and because I discovered Nerdfighteria and I became a part of that community, which is the best community on the internet, by the way, I decided that I should just do something, and I thought maybe people are interested in what I think. I mean, there's all sorts of people out there, right? So I just started to make vlogs about anything and everything. And I didn't get a lot of views and I didn't get many subscribers, and in the beginning I thought, why isn't this working? Why isn't anything happening? And I didn't know what to do about it. And I mean, when you start you think, oh, all these things can happen, but then it doesn't and you're sort of disappointed. Until one day it struck me that it might actually be better to be less than famous than to be among the big YouTube stars. Can we call them stars? I mean, are they celebrities? I guess to us they are, but anyway. When I had my realization, I also realized that I wasn't making videos for the right reasons and I should really be doing it in another way. And so I decided that, along with not having enough time, to take a hiatus, which ended up taking way too long, but I'm back now and I am going to stay. So I started making videos again this year with VEDA, and since I had a lot of time to think about what I wanted to do and why I wanted to do it, I actually really realized that being less than famous is better than being famous in many ways. Because to me, what YouTube is about is the interaction between people that you have, and on large channels I feel like this interaction is something that is really missing because there's just too many comments, and you see all the comments are directed at the other commenters. You don't see this, I like this in your video or something like that. All you read is this thing in his or her video or in their video. The commenters aren't actually speaking directly to the person who made the content, but they're talking to the rest of the audience because they think, this person who made this isn't gonna read this, or they're not gonna reply, so I might as well direct my comment at other people who might see this. And I see this as something that's actually not so great, because what I love about YouTube is the direct interaction I can have with my audience. I mean, I can post my ideas and thoughts and someone on the other side of the world can instantly reply and give their opinion on what I just talked about, and we can have discussion and conversation. And on a small scale, this is something that is just happening naturally, whereas in big videos it's just so much harder to do, to have a direct discussion with your audience. And I feel like taking a step back could actually be a really good thing, and by taking a step back I mean taking a look at the smaller YouTubers and learning from them, in case of the bigger YouTubers, that is. To quote Amanda Palmer, "Celebrity is about a lot of people loving you from a distance, but the internet is taking us back. It's about a few people loving you up close, and those people being enough." And she's right, it is about that. That means so much to me that even though I've got 60 something subscribers right now, and I have these interactions with people that is just amazing to me, because I don't know them. They only know me from my videos, but I can have serious and meaningful discussions with them. And that just means so much to me, and it's something that I don't know where else I could have found it. I mean, I've been in theaters, and even though the physical distance between the performer and the audience is so much smaller, the actual emotional connection is just, there's so much more distance there. And that's a real shame, because I feel like the performer and the audience, to have a real interaction between them, makes what's being created, makes the creation so much more beautiful and meaningful than when it's just looking at it and that's it, no interaction, no nothing, just the viewing. And To me, that's what YouTube is all about, and that's what I love about it. And that's why I, as a small YouTuber, am actually really happy about having just a small audience, because I just get to have these experiences that I would have missed out on if I hadn't gone to YouTube with what I have to say. So those are my thoughts on this whole affair thing. James, I love what you're doing. It's great, absolutely fantastic that you got a panel at VidCon for this. I'm sure you're going to pick the best people to go on this panel, and I can't wait to see it. That's all from me for today. See you tomorrow. Almost forgot to give you another fact. Fact number 5. I'm gonna run out of fingers tomorrow. I'm running out of weird facts here. I mean, I've never broken a bone in my body. That's a fact. See you tomorrow.